Hot diggity dog, baby. Let's get it on. Here we go. Here we go, 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 go. We're going to break off all sexual relationships with the Americans. Okay, everything's all done with America. Here we go, here we go, here we go. What a joke, really. You got Premier Doug Ford, Mr. Tough Guy, threatening we're going to inflict as much pain as possible on the American people. What a muppet, man, really. What an embarrassment. And then you got Mark Carney. We're going to shut off all relations are done with America, military and economic. Wow. And then you got Trump coming out endorsing. You know, if I was half brain dead, I'd be a liberal, by the way. And I would take that with, wow, really? Well, I'm gonna pretend I'm a liberal right now, okay? So we're gonna do a little bit of improv here, because I did take a course in Vancouver at the Backstage Alley theater, okay, for acting back in my early 20s, okay? And it's gonna go something like this, okay? I'm gonna be the left. I'm going to be the right. I'm going to be the right. Let's be the right today, okay? And now that Donald Trump's actually endorsed Mark Carney, oh my God, Canada's going to go, I can't believe this, man, really. I think we got to go and terrorize liberal businesses right now, and just like they're doing to Elon Musk and everything else, okay, because this is what's going to happen in Canada. Trump and Carney now, they're colluding and they're together, and it's one great big whiff. This is what's going to happen here in Canada. Right? And I can't believe it, really. Oh my God. So if you vote for Carney, you're voting for Trump. I can't make this shit up. Well, yes, I can. So how is that for a little bit of improv? I can't make this up. Really. So now you got Trump in bed with Carney, and the liberals are loving it. Now it's all right. Big bad orange guy's all right now because he's in bed with Carney. Oh my God, Canada. Oh, and let me tell you about the tariffs and how it's going to work. Okay, people are complaining the auto industry is going to go down. No, it's not. Okay, any vehicle with 50 or 60% of the parts that are made in America that are assembled in Canada are not hit by tariffs. The ones that are going to be hit by tariffs are vehicles like Kia that are made in where? Korea. Okay, so if you're going to import the vehicles in the United States, you're going to pay the 25% tariffs. Toyota, Mitsubishi, whatever's made in Canada that's not made in the United States, you're going to get hit. But the original big three, Ford's, Chryslers, and GM, they're not going to get hit. Okay, because right now, as it stands, I think 50, 60, 65% of the vehicle, the steel, everything else is made and imported from the United States and assembled here, okay? It's like build a box. They send all the parts over here, and you got the guys on the line, and all they do is put the screws in it. And the screws aren't even made in Canada, by the way. Okay, they're made probably in China, so they'll end up getting the tariffs that way. But yeah, that's the way it happens. And the cars shipped. So when they say that the car shipped 4 or 5 times or 20 times across the border, not a physical car shipped across the border and then shipped back and then shipped back and then shipped back. That's not the way it works. The parts are laid here on time delivery, and the workers here in the assembly plants, because that's what they're called, assembly plants. Okay, the assembly plants, they put the cars together and then they ship them off. But if 50% of that car is made up from American technology, then you don't pay the tariffs. It's the Japanese and the Europeans and everything else, right? So that's what the tariffs mean. So if you think that the big three is going to get hit, they're not going to get hit. Yeah, the price of a car might go up a little bit. But right now, you know, to buy a brand new truck is only $120,000 to buy a brand new truck anyways. What's another $5,000 on top of that, right? So everybody that's bad man orange, okay, coming out now, Trump even said he's going to be speaking with Carney right after the election. So something's up. Carney must be winning this election, by the way. Who cares about the 5,000 people that show up in BC last night for a Conservative Party, and Mark Carney and the NDP combined can't even fill a fucking porta potty with porta potty of support. Right, but they're in the lead. They're in the lead, guys. Something don't smell right. Did Big Donald turn his back on the Conservatives? Time shall tell. What's today? The 28th? We got one more month, and that time's going to tell very, very fast. Donna LeBlanc. Donna LeBlanc's in the house. So we got a hot diggity dog show today. We'll call it a show. We got KC Medibles in the house. And Rob Cairns in the house. Who else is commenting? Jerry Arquette, what's up, bro? I heard Carney was at your shop yesterday. We'd like to hear some comments from you, Mr. Jerry Arquette, or 2 days ago. Okay, and this is what's happening, by the way. Carney's actually now for 2 days canceled his festival, the Carnival Festival. And guess what? He was supposed to be in Quebec City yesterday, okay? And we know the boys in Quebec City are good old Canadian boys, because I've met a lot of those guys down there, and they can't stand liberals in Quebec City. So by this trade stuff, he had to go back to Parliament to take a phone call. He could have did the phone call on his tour bus, okay, by the way, or his airplane, okay. Instead, he had to get in front of the cameras and make a big show about it, right? No, he canceled the Quebec rally, because there was no rally for him, because he would have got disseminated in Quebec City, and the next one was Montreal. So it's all play. I'm canceling due to tariffs, this and that. No, you don't have the balls to go and play in Quebec. Here we go. Mike, hello. Hello, Mike. Carney and Trump are in bed together. Get ready to be the 51st state. Yeah, no, Carney had a plan right from the get-go, and that was by visiting England and France. His WEF brothers at arms, okay, and to visit the UN people and everything else, okay, yeah, that was his plan. So these conspiracy theorists out there, you're really not conspiracy theorists, because you've been telling the people now for years that the liberal government's going to take away the pew-pews to defend yourself. And they're trying. Okay, they're going to bring in the WEF. Oh, they are, and they're trying. Okay, UN control. They're trying. The European Union. Ooh, they are, and they're trying. Right? So, you conspiracy theories out there, give yourself a pat on the back. Amnesty, you're a conspiracy theorist. You Amnesty critical thinker, you. Give yourself a pat on the back, because you were right. You were right the whole time. You were one of them that were right the whole time. I've been listening. Really, I've been listening. And as the plot thickens, okay, and that's what we're going to call it, the plot thickens. We got 28 more days. So, all you conservatives out there, you better be really mad at Carney, because now he's in bed with Donald Trump. And, I think, oh man, any business that's a liberal business, I think the conservatives now should do the right thing and just boycott them. And I think we need to do our elbows up now, and we should blockade the bridges and everything else, because, Carney's in bed with Donald Trump. They're all in bed with each other. It's a big orgy. It's a political orgy, Amnesty. And I'm not invited. I love orgies. I'm not invited. How am I doing today? Am I a little bit off? Cheers. So the conspiracy theorists with all the liberals are all woke agenda. The purple hair freaks are coming out for your kids and everything else. Okay, transgenderism, everything else. You were right. You were right. Right down to the boner, baby. Give yourself a pat on the back, really. Lee Boynton, or is it Boy? I can't even pronounce that. Yeah, Boynton. We'll call it Lee Boynton. Shannon, look what Turdy called the Emergencies Act, and had his goons from the UK. That said it all. We've seen it happening. Dave Dick, another conspiracy theorist. Civil War. Give yourself a pat on the back, buddy. Because that's what it's all coming down to, the Emergencies Act, everything else, right? The left versus the right, and let's get it on. Elbows up. Elbows up, baby. Keep this fist right here for protection. Chin down, you know the way it is, okay? And you throw those straight, boom, 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 and you just keep going, right? That's what's going on. Trump likes Carney because he knows Carney will sell us out. 100%. Right? So, Bobby Whitehead, you're another conspiracy theorist out there. You give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve one, 100%. All you people out there, you know who I'm talking about. You people. You people. I'm going to point you people out there. Give yourself a pat on the back. You guys are right the whole time. I think this is hilarious, really. This is funnier than any show you could produce in Hollywood. Okay, what we're seeing here. Now, Trump and Clowney are Epstein's buddies. Well, apparently they've been on the island. They know him. There's pictures. Yeah, he knows he can treat Carney like a little bitch. Well, because Carney is a little bitch. Chris Glenwright, where can I find the extra star to sew onto my flag for the 51st? Well, we can't go there now, man, because you know what? Carney's in bed with the Trump administration, guys. So we got to do elbows up. We got to close down all Canadian border crossings right now. It's a call, man. Fists up, elbows up, head in your ass. Take a good look at yourself, really. Okay, we can't take this anymore, really. It's coming to that point now, right? All liberal, oh man, we got to boycott all and destroy all liberal businesses out there, really, because they're in bed with the bad orange guy. What a joke. Oh, I love it. I love it. Fucking A. You're watching Donald LeBlanc. You haven't stopped watching. I don't know why people watch me. Am I retarded looking? I don't know. Who knows? Libtard's getting in the way. Easier target for Trump. We're all ready. 3/4 in the toilet now. Carney will do the last flush. Well, he did the last flush last night by this not going to Quebec City. Well, he can't speak French properly, apparently. I can't speak French at all, so I shouldn't talk. His French is 10 times better than mine. All I know is, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Ooh la la. And I learned that when I was in Vancouver. I dropped into Vancouver. I was about 20 years old. And this girl I met in the bar, she was 100% French. And she said that. She said, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Ooh la la. I didn't know what it meant till after the song came out, Moulin Rouge or whatever the fuck it was, right? But I just fluffed her off. Me no speak Chinese, okay? And I fluffed her off, and then years later, I'm going, fuck, that girl wanted to do voulez-vous coucher avec moi to my face or whatever, right? And come see, come saw, right? That's as far as the French goes with me, right? So I missed a good, I missed a good time, I guess. It would have been fun. Me no speak Chinese. But that's what you get with a name like Léo Laurent Lucier, and I can't speak on no French. I'm going to sue the Liberal government for raping me of my French heritage. Donald LeBlanc, that's a French name. Can you speak? You're not trying to run a bilingual country. You know the basics. Yeah. Well, you know, when he avoids Quebec City, and I know about Quebec City. I've been there a couple times, and they don't like liberals down there, man. Really. That's the wrong territory in Montreal by the looks of it too, right? So he avoided any French rallies, just like he's avoiding the French debate on TVI or whatever it's called, right? Because he knows he'll get blown out of the water by Pierre and the rest of them, or even Jagmeet Singh. Look at Jagmeet Singh. His French is impeccable compared to this Carney. Right? And speaking of Jagmeet Singh, what a joke. What was there, 3 or 4 people with him and Brian Massey today? Great rally. You guys are going to win. I seen the polls. Lisa Dobsky, I'm so sick of dealing with dummies today already. Have you been watching from the beginning? I might make you laugh. Hello, Clarice. It's like Silence of the Lambs. Hello, Clarice. Is Clarice in the house today? Oh, we got some smiley faces. You guys want to see that again? Hello, Clarice. Tastes like what would it taste like? Lava beans and Chianti. You're just done today? Relax, Lisa. I'm here to make you laugh. Because it's all theatrics and comedy in my life, right? You should see me on the shop floor. I don't know how people work with me, really. I'm like this 24. As soon as I get out of bed, my wife's like, fuck. I'm the happiest guy ever. Really, when I get out of bed. Minus, yeah, I'm happy. Happy-go-lucky. I don't let anybody try and rain on my parade. Not the police, not the politicians, nobody. I stay positive. I go on the shop floor, smile on my face every day. I dance on the machines. I dance on the tools. Yeah, it's pretty funny, really. Everything's a joke with me. You know, I don't take nothing serious. Zero. Thanks, my blood pressure's up. I'm glad I can help you out. If it was low, well, eat some of that liver you got down there in the beef liver from Alberta, right? And onions. That'll get your blood pressure pumping. So yeah, anybody got any questions? Anybody? Christine Cheatham Harshaw. Why, hello, Christina. I've known you a long time, girl, since grade school. Cool. Frank Kelly's in the house. Donna LeBlanc still in the house. You guys ain't leaving the house. No, not me. Don't worry about it. Sean Gregson's in the house all the way from BC. Were you at the rally yesterday, Sean, for PP? I know you live in White Rock. He was in Coquitlam yesterday, or Port Coquitlam. So it's a little drive. Probably it's about an hour out. Hopefully you were. I seen the support he got there in BC, and that's remarkable, really. Not leaving. Yeah, that's the thing with what's going on right now in politics. Him diverting the election, okay, and he had to stop his campaign for 2 days. Oh, poor me. Oh, where were you headed? Oh, Quebec City and Montreal. Oh, yeah, poor me. I see right through the bullshit. I smell through the peanuts, okay, because I'm wide awake, really wide awake, and it's because of you guys out there, right? You come here to get relaxed and laugh, and to laugh. It's the dummies. Yeah, there's a lot of dummies out there. Don't matter where you go. You know, I want my carbon tax refund, my GST refund. What a joke. So you were there, Sean. Did you take any videos? So PP seems like the right choice. Well, it's the only choice. What other choice do we have? The NDP, the Greens? Max Bernier? No, that's another thing. Max Bernier should throw his hat in and just support the Conservatives, period. Because 60% of what, or 80% of what the Conservatives platform is Max Bernier. And Max Bernier is not a bad guy. He was a Conservative once upon a time till he got caught with hookers. Okay, and classified information that the hooker got. And that was the end of him, right? They ousted him. And he's a little bum hurt, so he went off and he did his own thing, right? Yeah. Hookers and classified information. What do you think about the video I sent you about the military? I didn't get to see it, what the Carney pullout of the military alliance with America. You know, people don't get it. It'd be like Red Dawn here in 20 minutes, okay? You got the Chinese and the Russians that'd be coming in here and through the back door and start without America. So if you think you can stand on your own 2 feet, Canada, Good luck. I'm only a 30-second ride on a jet ski to downtown Detroit. So when the shit hits the fan, get your elbows up and your hockey shirts on and everything else, and get out there and fight, because I'm not gonna. Not that I'm a chicken. I'm just not gonna fight for a cause that I don't believe in. Right? Yeah, the United Nations. Yeah, they want to send nuclear weapons to Canada and help us out. That's gonna last about 10 seconds. Right? You got Doug Ford. I'm going to inflict as much pain on the American people as possible. Doug Ford. I'm surprised the 101st Airborne, he hasn't sent the 101st Airborne Regiment into Canada. Uh-oh, something's going on here. So, yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't sent the 101st Airborne to Twattawa. We'll call it Twattawa. And taking over Parliament, and same thing with Queen's Park. And we'll show who's inflicting what. Libtards are everywhere. Just need to live positive and just be grateful you're not like them. 100%. But people are going to live hard, okay? And they'll get it. Really, they'll get it sooner or later when they got nothing. Oh, wait, a lot of people don't have nothing now, and they're relying on the damn government, right? And when you have to do that, look out, right? I've never relied on the government, even when I sat in a prison cell, okay? Even though it was a government-run prison, I still didn't rely on the government. They said, hey, Leo, would you like to go work in the kitchen? I said, no, I'm here for 14 months. This is vacation for me. I'm going to get my rest. I'm going to read my books. I'm going to educate my mind. I'm going to do my push-ups, my sit-ups, and beat up as many people as I can in the clink, because I am king of the cage. Okay, and I'm not here to work. Okay, I didn't leave a $30 an hour job to go to jail for cannabis to work in your kitchen for nothing, for free food. That's a liberal way. So I didn't work in the kitchen. I didn't do nothing, really. Just did my own thing. That's all it is, Crystal Evans. To me, that's all it is, really. People go, how can you go to jail? Well, when I go to jail for pot, one thing, if I went to jail for armed robberies, yeah, I used to be involved in a lot of that crap back in the day. Right? Because that's just the way of life that I grew up in. It was the environment that I was in. You live amongst bank robbers. What's the chances of you being a robber? Right? And I lived in a house full of them, right? But that was then. This is now. That was a whole nother life, a whole nother story. And but when you go to jail for weed and they want you to work in the prison system, okay, as a welder, or what's your trade? There's auto mechanics, or let's say in the kitchen. I'm not doing any of that shit, really. I'm a union boy, right? I'm looking at the shop right now. The shop I was working in, I'm looking at right now. It's maybe 150 feet from me in my truck right now, where I was working in 2007, I think it was. 2007, yeah. And I got busted with weed, and I got 14 months for a bag of pot. I was in that shop right there. I'm pointing at it right there, making union dollars. And all of a sudden, oh, would you like to work in the kitchen in the prison? You get extra peanut butter and jam. Fuck you guys. Really. That ain't happening. Right? But that's the liberal way of life. You'll have nothing and you'll like it. Well, really, you can put me in a fucking cage and I'll still like it, right? I'll find a way to like it. The PPP. What's a PPPP? Tommy Bradley's in the house. Holy shit, I got a good time slot here. The 2:30 time slot seems to be better than the 3:30 time slot. Don't you think, Tommy? Getting all the views over here. Yeah, I get thousands of people watching my shit. I don't know why. Rich Angel's in the house, and he's an angel. I like Rich. They named him right. Is that really your last name? I don't think so. But if it is, you're a lucky guy. You're an angel. Tom Bradley's working out at the battery plant. How's that working out for you? You guys almost finished up over there with the construction? That's going to be a waste of money, because guess what? U.S. tariffs, baby. Not much, Rich. I'm just blowing off some steam. It's a hot diggity doggity day here in Windsor, Ontario. Overcast, I'll give you guys the weather. Overcast, chance of rain, by the looks of it, about 90%. Okay, it's raining right now. So that would be 100%. That's how easy the weather is here. We have to meet, Leo. What do we have to meet, man? What do we always have to meet? Come on, Jason. Chris Boychuk, man. The famous Chris Boychuk's in the house. What's up, man? So get your gardens in order, guys. Really, if you got the space, start growing your own shit. Because things are going to get expensive, right? I don't have to grow nothing, really. I could go to the supermarket and pay $2.50 a fucking apple. Or $1.50 for a damn greenhouse tomato. Not cool, man, really. Right? I'll just grow my own. In my own watermelons and everything else. And I'm in control of what I put on it. So if I want to put poison on it and wonder why I don't feel good after eating, then that's my own prerogative. But I don't put nothing on it, right? I grow 100% chemical-free, organically, because that's me. Oh, Vera Minosky, Nobel. The liberal way. Let's hear what she has to say. The liberal way. We're taking your loaf of bread, but if you're good soldiers will throw you a few crumbs once in a while. That's the way it works. Anybody that comes from a communist or socialist country, right? Because Europe, and Mark Carney's saying, he's more European than Canadian, and Canada's more European than most European countries, is what he said. Most European non-countries. Well, if you look around, all the Europeans came to Canada. Why? Because Europe was a fucking shithole. Okay, and they left because they were fucking jackbooted by their government. Okay, to the point, just like Canada, where they could not afford nothing. So where did they go? They came to North America. They came to Canada. Boom, boom, boom. Indoor gardening, yes. I got all the lights, cameras, and the action, guys, for indoor gardening. If I wanted to put together a grow-op tomorrow, I got everything from my grow-ops from before. All the equipment. And it would be funny because I used to do videos of my grow-ops. I get a lot of steam on social media from it, right? Good feedback. But if I did a grow-op today and I was growing tomatoes and cucumbers and watermelons in my basement, wouldn't that be cool? Give me a good steak any day. Well, you got to have vegetables with the steak, brother. I'm not going to get rid of my steak. I'm not going to eat crickets. Kara Crow Scott, she's not eating crickets. This girl here, you got to follow her. Okay, she lives in the backwoods of northern Ontario, past I think Thunder Bay area, in between Thunder Bay and Dryden or Kenora or Cuckabecca Falls. Cuckabecca Falls. There's a real place called Cuckabecca Falls. I've been there. Right, Kara? Am I right? Is there a Cuckabecca Falls? Yes, there is. Okay, and that's near Thunder Bay. Just on the other side, Thunder Bay. And she lives in the bush, man. She's off grid. She's already gone, man. Is she on her? Are you on Starlink, Kara? Am I right? Am I right about you so far? Or is that another Kara? There's so many Kara Crows out there. So I think it's all this shit, man. And I got friends that are living, that have just packed up and said, fuck it. And they're living off grid, right? And they're living pretty happy. And the thing with off grid is they get on organized property, okay, organized land, and the property taxes are very low, and you don't have any building permits. So you could put up the fucking Taj Mahal if you wanted to on your property and nobody says anything about it, right? Because you don't need building permits on your damn shit, right? So a great industry here would be sheep farming. Lots of products here. And you know what? I talked to, what's his name? It's on my Facebook, the tree cutter. Well, he's got a sheep farm anyways. And I called him last week because I want some sheep shit for my garden, right? And he said, it don't work that way. They got to be penned. His are all free range. So they just shit all over the place, right? So, yeah, I need some sheep shit. Anybody out there with some sheep shit? If you got some sheep shit, give me a call. I'll come and pick up your sheep shit. So Lisa says, so my kids, and wait. So I gotta read this, get up closer here. So is my kids, and he's done it all winter here in the trailer. What was he doing all winter in the trailer? Growing? Doing an indoor operation for tomatoes and cucumbers. It's pretty bad when you got to grow your own shit indoors. But with the price of hydro, use LED lights, by the way. Don't go 1,000-watt HPS and 1,000-watt metal halides and then turn them over and use 1,000-watt. Don't do that. That's going to cost you more. It'll cost you 50 times more to grow a tomato than it would in hydro. The people are the sheep. Yes, okay, I get you. Yeah, there's a lot of sheep. A lot of sheep. Bah! Bah! Do I sound like a sheep? Bah! 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 That's a sheep. There's lots of them. And you see it right now, right? Now the liberals are so happy. They got the best endorsement they ever got from Donald J. Trump, man. Really. I can't believe it, man. Really. I can't believe it. Now Donald Trump's cool in their book. See how just like that, boom. He went from very bad Nazi, possibly Hitler, to the good guy. Just like that. All it took was a tweet. All it took was a post on his damn social media. And he's cool again. I love it. I fucking love it. Am I right, Jason? This is gonna be the most interesting 28 days that we ever had in elections, period. Daryl Coleman, I think it means living off the grid. I think she means living off the grid. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think she lives off the grid. I know Lisa Dotsey's got property and lots of it. I think she has hydro. So if you have hydro, you're not living off the grid. Kara Crow Scott's living off the grid. She's got battery packs, okay, and I seen her set up. Watch her, follow her, check her out on Facebook, okay, and she's got battery packs for her hydro, and she generates it, solar, whatever, and she's off the grid. That's off the grid to me. So Bobby McGee's in the house. Everyone is broke. Just start over. If he's such a good bank manager, the interest rate should come down. Yeah, well, he wasn't a good bank manager. Okay, he had to resign from all his jobs. Okay, and hide his money some way, somehow. So he put it in a Bohemian bank, okay, to evade taxes. We know this much is true. Okay, and then he uses the excuse, well, it's the pension funds and everything else. It's all right to do it that. No, it ain't all right to do it that way, because if I did it that way, I'd be sitting in a fucking prison cell. Plain and simple. Not running for prime ministership. So my son's living in the trailer, but that's his plan to get off grid. Exactly. I think it's a lot of people's plans. My plan is just to go to work and make ends meet to the best of my ability. And when that don't work, then and there's no work for anybody else, maybe I'll become crime boss. Crime boss. And there is some honor amongst thieves, by the way, because I've seen it my whole life. And thieves don't steal from thieves. That's the honor, because thieves know what the other thief will do to the other thief, right? So that's the honor. So when all shit hits the fan here, and it's gonna, I give it a couple weeks, guys, really. I give it a couple weeks, and we'll see how it unfolds here economically. When you break off ties with the Americans, I've never heard of that one before in my life, by the way. And then the president says he can't wait to meet you after the election, and you win the election. Oh, wow, really? right? So I think it's pretty funny, but I do have to get into work. I came on early because it's Fridays, and Fridays I start work an hour earlier than my usual start plan. So I could get out of work an hour earlier or whatever, right? We'll see what's going on. But I do know my overtime, my 12, 13, 14-hour shifts are all coming to an end because we're catching up. And I'm going to have a slow period where I'm working 8 hours a day or whatever. But I looked at my vacation account and I got 2 months vacation. 2 months vacation. I'm on house arrest. I'm like 2 months vacation paid. Okay. That's how much pay I got in the vacation account, 2 months. So I'm going to take a vacation, but not while I'm on house arrest. So I got another 60 days before I even think about a vacation, right? And by then I'll have just over 2 months vacation. So I'm going to go on vacation somewhere. I'm going to go on tour. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to call it a tour. Well, not vacation, a tour. Meet and greet. I like Alberta. I had a dream last night that I moved to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I don't know why. Why Saskatoon? I've been there before. Just drove by, right? Stopped. I don't know why Saskatoon, but that was in my dream. So if I do what my dreams say, I could be in Saskatoon soon. Have a good shift. Elbows up. Elbows up. This is how you do it. Okay. This right here for protection on the jaw. Keep this hand up. You know, I look like I'm frail and old. I got to get out there. Keep them elbows up, guys. Ciao.